What you know about road?
Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Phoenix Suns. A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Torrey Craig is out there with Bridges, and it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Tatum. Williams, a screen on Bridges. A nice shot by Tatum.
Well, with the high release point, Jason Tatum can be calm under duress on the interior. That's nice.
Paul passes to Craig. Over Horford. Here's Ayton. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
Right the pass to Tatum. 13 feet away. It's not going to go for him. Now the Suns take it the other way. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Live by the three, die by the three. If you're perimeter dependent, you don't really know game to game how it's going to go.
I think when you shoot as poorly as they did from deep in that basketball game, it's not going to go your way very often. The three ball, too critical in today's NBA.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Shot clock at 6. Drains it from beyond the arc. Tatum's got 5.
We know this is an offensive-minded player. Jason Tatum loves running pick-and-roll action.
And you got to appreciate how much Robert Williams just gets after it on defense.
You really do, because he wants to block every single shot that goes up. He hits the glass now with a level of aggression after being challenged by his coaching staff. And goodness, his teammates love his energy.
Craig, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Craig's got his second bucket.
There's a level of floor awareness that has always been innate to Chris Paul. What a pretty find.
Here's Tatum. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 7. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Paul looking around. The pass to Booker. To the middle. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Boy, just tremendous focus from Devin Booker. On the interior, it matters not if he's facing size. Look out.
High post shot. And there are the Celtics with another basket. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Craig with a screen on Brown. And Booker kicks to Paul. Another shot, and Booker with a nice bucket inside.
Well, that's simply a case where Devin Booker outworks the opposition and gets a second chance opportunity. Nicely done.
And so they foul intentionally.
There's really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Brown wide open, he fires. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
For 3, Booker buries the long-range jumper. Booker's got 7.
We know this about Devin Booker. He is not shy. Deep from 3, yes, I'm going to take that opportunity.
Tatum's shot is off. Phoenix leading by 4. Booker in the post. Brown's there. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start. All against White. And here's Tatum for 3. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And it's Paul with the ball for the Suns. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Bridges shot, good.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. Group in for the Celtics. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Robert Williams. Grant Williams comes in for Al Horford. Brogdon, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. And it's Pritchard in for White. Phoenix also making some changes. Sharch checked in for Torrey Craig. And Johnson subbed in for Mikal Bridges. Here's Pritchard, defended by Paul. Brown, good.
Well, you catch the defense off guard by being willing to fire as soon as the ball touches your hands.
Endorse this Celtics team, very young. How are they doing it?
In consecutive drafts, they drafted 2 talented and elite two-way players. That's Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. And so, yes, both guys are young, as is the entire core, but the fact is they've matured together, they've had deep playoff runs, and they remain dangerous.
Here's Pritchard, defended by Paul. Brown outside. And good, coming on the assist by Brogdon. Brown's got 8.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Paul passes to Saric. It's hauled in by Brown.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
From 13, that one wide left.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. 3rd all-time in career assists, 2nd all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
And great, what separates Paul from the other 2 guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
Boston making a switch here. Hauser's checked in. Both free throws good from Paul.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Passes to Pritchard. Outside Williams. Kicks to Griffin. Just 4 to shoot. Off target from the baseline.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Phoenix leading by 8. Paul with the ball. Boy, he just disappeared against Atlanta. They really needed him. Booker against Brogdon. Fades and shoots. Booker, no good.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Here's Brogdon. Excellent D there by Johnson.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Booker outside. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. Saric outside. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Outside to Brogdon. Off target with his 3. Phoenix has gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. To the inside, here's Johnson, and it's Griffin with the rebound. Celtics trail by 8. Pass to Hauser. Johnson against Brogdon. The kick out to Williams. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon.
If you want to talk about an NBA player who has poise and vision, that's Malcolm Brogdon doing work with the pass. That is nicely done.
Here's Ayton. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And indeed, they're going to look at it.
The previous play is under review.
Secaucus delivering the footage, and guys, it sure looks like the shot left his hands just a moment too late.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they're keeping the call as is. It was close, but he had not released it before the clock had expired.
Yeah, still better safe than sorry. I think they did the right thing to take another look at it. But if it's so close that you can't tell by the naked eye, might as well go.
And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for Phoenix. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with them. Right back after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Suns.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's White in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics.
Boy, you have to be aggressive, powering through contact. Mikal Bridges, no signs of backing away.
Here's White. And a miss there on the triple.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. It is hard to forget the crazy draft night for Bridges in 2018. Drafted 10th by his hometown Sixers, his mom was an employee with the team. But he was traded an hour later to Phoenix. He says, it was tough, but once I came here, I loved it. Group of guys we had, I knew I wanted to be here. And they are sure glad they got him, Kevin.
They are indeed, no doubt. DA, thank you. Bridges with it, picked up by Brown. Over to the wing. Here's Craig. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day, Greg, falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go. And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Bridges inside, guarded by Tatum. Suns moving the ball around. Here's Sharge. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played, and he makes that one. Lee's got the lead up to 11 now for Phoenix.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Offensive rebound, Tatum. It's deflected. Al Paul. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Pass to Craig. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Celtics. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Well, you saw how dialed up they were from distance. The defense just couldn't get out to everyone.
And that explains their three-point percentage. They had more than a few players giving the defense absolute fits from range.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Back to White. Brown outside. Poked loose and taken away by Paul. And here is Lee. He's coming off a 10-point game against Atlanta. Craig with a screen on Brown. Lee outside. That shot no good. Now Boston takes it the other way. They went to Phoenix for their last meeting with the Suns and came out with a win.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
I think they took tremendous satisfaction from that performance and ended up winning going away. So is it something they'll look to repeat tonight?
White, good.
He's not always assertive on the catch, but Derek White, rise and fire from three-point, and it is on target.
Sharch with the screen for Paul. On the wing, Lee. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Celtics trail by 10. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another beforehand.
And the Suns making a change here. Okogie's checked in. Now here's Brown. 26 points for him last game against Brooklyn. White, good.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Paul against White. Paul kicks to Bridges. Lee outside. Beyond the arc. And Horford pulls it down.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. From outside, off the mark.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
And Jason Tatum seems, GA, like he's on the verge of being a superstar in the league.
And Kevin, some would say he is already there. It feels like he's going to win an MVP in the next 5 years. He's already shown he can lead a team to the final.
Offensive rebound, Williams. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Paul for 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. Paul's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
So Boston ends up going with the new group. Phoenix also making some changes. Ayton, he's checked in for Torrey Craig. Johnson comes in for Lee. And it's Devin Booker in for Chris Paul. Celtics trail by 8. Here's Pritchard. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Hauser misses.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Bridges dishes to Booker. Ayton in the corner. Back to Booker. 6 on the shot clock. Rebound by the Celtics. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Here's Griffin, and the slam by Blake Griffin.
Well, it might be over a decade in the league, but Blake still has some hops.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. Johnson the screen. Booker with it. Williams picks him up. Yep, that one goes.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And it's finishes like that which have helped them build this lead here in the first half.
Hauser misses. Phoenix leading by 8. On the wing, Booker. He's got 11. He kicks it to Bridges. Johnson right side. Over Williams. Again, Phoenix.
Boy, nice shot. He didn't need the fadeaway to create separation, though. He was wide open.
The pass to Pritchard. Celtics passing it around. The shot by Brogdon wide open. Hits the three-point bomb. Brogdon's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Booker with it. He averages over 27 points a game and seems to always find a way to score. 40 seconds left in the first half of the game. Pritchard passes to Griffin. Over to the left wing. Here's the screen. Fires the three. A shot by Pritchard, no good. Suns leading by 7. No good from Booker. Boston shooting a cool 28% in the second quarter. Griffin against Ayton. Griffin kicks to Brogdon. And a missed layup.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
And so it's Phoenix bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their defense has been active and effective. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break. With the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
Hello, folks. Well, it's been a virtuoso performance by Chris Paul in the first half.
He's been very, very good in the first half. I like his aggressive.
And now that we're a ways into the season, here's how the standings look out west.
You know, for Phoenix, guess they're playing.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and
We've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You've got to like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 from Monty Williams. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is out there with Torrey Craig. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Here's Paul, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Horford.
Yeah, you have got to be cautious around Chris Paul. He understands how to lean and when to draw contact.
The Suns have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. And that one falls for Paul. Good on both.
Boy, the consistent greatness of Chris Paul, playmaker, scorer, defender, leader, year after year. Chris Paul silences any doubt about his place in this game.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Brown outside. Paul against White. The kick out to Tatum.
Well, because of his length, quickness, athleticism, this guy is able to smother shots. Excellent defense.
Craig with a screen on White. Paul passes to Booker. Over Tatum. Booker, good. Booker's got 13 points.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Tatum dishes to Horford. Paul against White. Bridges with the board. Phoenix leading by 8. Booker left side. Fader on the way. He can't get it to go. So the Celtics will take it the other way. White looking around. Passes it to Horford. Lays it up and banks it in. Horford's got his second basket.
Boy, that little bit of contact will not be enough to impede Al Horford, just powering his way through.
And the Suns call their first time out of the game. And a chance here to check out some stats for Jaylen Brown.
And he's gone dry over the past 10 games, guys. His scoring is way down, and he can't seem to fight his way out of the slump. He better get it going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
Booker against Brown. In the corner, it's Bridges. And again, it's the Suns missing. Celtics trail by 6. Brown outside. Inside, here's Tatum, and the dunk by Tatum.
You see Jason Tatum rise above the defense and lead, no doubt.
And during his rookie year, Jason Tatum faced off with LeBron in the Eastern Conference Final.
GA, think about what a hard-fought series that was. It went the distance to 7 games for Tatum, an incredible test and growing opportunity. To me, that's part of the preparation this guy has received to becoming that franchise player.
Williams, a screen on Bridges. Tatum passes to Brown. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Brown's got 11.
Well, this is the aspect of Tatum's game that is most improving, the ability to manipulate defenses and find an open teammate.
Ball for 3. Good on the triple. And the Suns lead by 6.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Outside, White. Pass to Williams. And oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Bridges kicks to Paul. 6 to shoot. No block shot. Ayton lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that. And now an 8-point Phoenix lead. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul. Boston making a switch here. Ogden's checked in. And then for Phoenix, Saric is checked in for 8. And Lee's subbed in for Chris Paul. White down low. He's against Bridges. Brogdon with it. He's picked up by Lee. And that one drops. 7 points in the game.
Well, there isn't a shot Al Horford cannot make. And on the interior, that's easy work for him.
White against Booker. That shot off. Good work defensively by Horford. White dishes to Tatum. For Craig, and Tatum with the basket on the assist by White. White's got 3 assists now in this one. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. On the wing, Bridges. Pass to Craig. On the wing, Booker. Light covering. Just 5 on the clock. Booker, no good.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
And with that, the Phoenix lead is cut down to just one on the bucket from Tatum.
Well, after netting one in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
Craig sets a screen. And Booker kicks to Saric. Back to Booker. Saric just screen on White. And it's sent back by Horford.
Well, this guy is a consistent shot blocking threat. Out Horford twice on the pipes.
Back to White for the lead. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got his 5th assist in this one. Phoenix calls timeout. Boston making some changes. Griffin comes in for Brown. And it's Pritchard in for White. Phoenix also making some changes. Johnson comes in for Torrey Craig. And Okogie subbed in for Mikal Bridges. For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Lee outside. Saric in the high post. The pass to Okogie. Suns moving the ball around. 4 on the clock, and the call will be against Al Horford. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Williams, he's checked in for the Celtics.
Coming onto the floor for the Celtics, Grant Williams.
Screen by Saric. The drive by Booker for 3, Okogie. No good that time. On offense, here are the Celtics. They're on a 17-7 run. The 3 from Tatum. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Now here's Booker. D right on him. Lee gets the bucket.
What a savvy pass by Devin Booker, making the smart choice, moving the basketball.
Boston's gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Here's Pritchard. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And the slam by Blake Griffin. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Booker the pass to Saric. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
Well, because of his size and skill combination, Dario Saric in pick and roll is so dangerous.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
The Suns leading. There's 45 seconds left in the third. 11 feet away. And the rebound goes to Griffin.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Passes it to Brogdon. The kick out to Williams. Traps in the tray. Williams has got 6 points.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Near the three-point line, it's Booker. And Boston with the rebound.
You know, he made an easy shot so much harder, and it really cost him the bucket, guys.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. It's the Celtics as they end the third quarter on a 15-5 run. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Pritchard in at the point guard position. That's the Boston 5. Phoenix has gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. Paul kicks to Craig. No good with the triple. Boston trail. Pritchard passes the ball. Misses the three.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Fades. Bridges misses. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. Pass to Williams. To the paint. Here's Brown. That shot off. Bridges with some nice defense. The Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Craig sets a screen. Ball finds Bridges. Here's Hayton. A three-pointer off the mark. The Celtics have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Tatum down low. Covered by Johnson. Tatum no good. Johnson in the corner. Pass to Craig. Right wing. Ayton with it. Over Tatum. And Ayton the bucket on the assist by Paul. And the Suns lead by 3.
How about the power from DeAndre Ayton on that finish right through the contact?
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Derek White's checked in for Pritchard. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the head coach for Boston had some instruction for the guys during the timeout. He is upset about the perimeter play. He told the guys on the defensive end, stay connected to the shooters. On the offensive end, if you don't have an open shot, pass it around. We'll see if the ball starts to unstick, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. The three from Tatum connects from three-point range. Tatum's got the game tied up here for the Celtics.
Building confidence in that deep ball. 1 from distance in the first, 2 in the second.
Ayton a screen on White. Paul dishes to Ayton.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
Free throw drops for Ayton.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency, but you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
Ayton hits them both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Boston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's White. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools. Next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
And he's good on the second.
I think the thing that's most striking about Derek White, guys, he's capable of affecting games in so many ways. Yes, he can score it. Excellent passer and a very versatile cross-positional defender, a guy who can contribute to a good team.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Now Tatum. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Down low, ball's knocked loose. Horford kicks to Brown. Shot clock at 5. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
The shot's good from Paul.
Well, the mid-range is always a good option for Chris Paul.
Horford with the screen on Johnson. Tatum finds Horford, and the shot goes in. Horford's got 9 points here in the second half.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Brown the pass to White. Here's Tatum. Left block shot on the way. Good work there as it goes. Now just a 2-point Phoenix lead.
Well, Jason Tatum has proven that over stretches of a game, he can take over with his scoring ability.
Ball pitch to Ayton. And here's Johnson outside. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. And he hits it to tie the game up.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Bounce pass from Paul. Bridges dishes to Paul. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Celtics have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the 4th, 4 of 9. And Tatum atop the key. From deep 3-point range, Phoenix grabs the miss. Bridges has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. That will be their 2nd of this 5-game road trip. The shot's good from Paul. And the Suns lead by 2.
Chris Paul is no stranger to delivering in the big moments. Go ahead, CP3.
Outside Tatum. Horford with the screen on Johnson. The 3 from Tatum. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Craig's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And here is Paul. Ayton in the corner. Fade away. Misses off the left iron. Boston's gone into a funk from downtown in the 4th. Only 1 of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Tatum against Johnson. Here's Horford. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
And what a pressure situation. But Horford's been here before. This team relies on it.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Suns.
They've had a lot of success just getting the ball inside, and until the defense adjusts, I don't see any reason to go away from that strategy.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular. Fearless, confident competitor Bridges with the delivery.
Tatum looking around. Craig pulls it in. Craig's got his 6th rebound on the night. Suns leading by 3. A minute 20 left to play here in the 4th. Paul kicks to Bridges. That 3 off the mark. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
How about the confidence? It's just growing in this young man. Williams has that attitude of a go-to guy in these big moments, even though he's still picking up the nuance of the game.
A wide open look here for Craig. Trifecta.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They trail by 4. It's 47 seconds left in the 4th quarter. The Celtics making a switch here. Ogden's checked in.
Now into the lineup for the Celtics, Malcolm Brogdon.
There's 47 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Williams passes to Horford. Bridges against Tatum. And here's Brogdon from the arc. Kept alive by Boston. Williams misses from short range. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Suns on offense. They lead by 4. And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul. For the Suns.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
You know, Devin Booker's ability to put an offense on his back is huge for any organization. His willingness to absorb and embrace responsibility so crucial. Well, just knocking them down from the charity stripe, extending the lead. Simple basketball.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're down by 6. 27 seconds left in the game.
Celtics Entertainment.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Tatum passes to Williams. And stolen by Ayton. And an intentional foul right there.
Williams. Third personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for the Suns, DeAndre Ayton.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
I'll tell you, this guy already a double-double threat nightly, and DeAndre Ayton's ceiling is still high. Now, he's got to go ahead and reach those expectations by putting in the work.
And, Greg, it looks like time is going to run out on him here.
Yeah, I mean, unless they come up with an absolute miracle.
In the corner, it's Bridges. A 3. And that one is off. So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And now, let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Chris, what does a win like this do for you at this time of the season?
Hopefully it gives us a little momentum. We got a tough stretch coming up. We got our back-to-back next week, so hopefully it just gives us a little momentum.
We'll see if he can keep it going again. Thanks, Chris. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now, we present the New Balance Player of the Game, Chris Paul.